As excited as we all are, here is the breakdown of Akuma's V-Skill, V-Trigger, and Critical Art, followed by the new update including nerfs, new characters, and more. What's up everyone, Zeno here, and just a couple of days ago we were blessed with the news of Akuma becoming the next playable character in Street Fighter V. He will be arriving on the 20th of December. There will be a new season pass available to pre-order, giving access to Akuma, including 5 new characters, just like how Season 1 Season Pass was, where you get the new characters once released, including their battle costume. That's how this will work. I would assume these characters will be purchasable with fight money for those that don't purchase the Season 2 Season Pass. The Akuma we all know and love has undergone a small visual transformation since his last appearance. He's now rocking the long hairstyle. Either he lost his razor, got some extensions, or just didn't care. But this new lion mane hairstyle will take some getting used to. It doesn't look too bad, but it's just going to take some time to adjust to Akuma having long hair. I explained in my reaction video my theory as to why his hair got longer, but he still wears his traditional dark blue gi. It has been confirmed that Akuma Classic Air Fireball is making a return. His dive kick has a slight new adjustment. It now has an EX version starting with a somersault, doing decent damage if connected to the opponent. Based off some gameplay footage, you can tell Akuma was given what looks to be moves from Oni in Street Fighter 4. Hence his fighting stance, it looks exactly like Oni's. He has his aerial heavy chop, that EX Tatsu that goes upward in the air. Some of his moves look to have fast startups as well, but this Akuma looked to be a bit sluggish in movement speed. It looks as if you can combo into the somersault, dive kick, or grab, and I think that would be very useful when being on the offensive against opponents. In the footage you can see Akuma's normal fireball doesn't travel full screen anymore, which is similar to Ken back in the day when his normal fireball didn't travel full screen. So it'll be kind of difficult to chuck fireballs from full screen with Akuma. As for Akuma's techniques, his V-Skill Rakan, Akuma strikes a defensive stance which can parry or absorb an incoming attack, similar to Ryu's Mind's Eye. This is amazing because having another character that can parry can change the whole offensive game of one's opponent. And with the new nerf coming that I will explain later, fighters will be more cautious when throwing out mindless attacks. Plus, the satisfaction of landing a parry and punishing the opponent makes me feel like a kid at Disneyland, and it gives me chills. So I'm happy. I'm actually kind of happy that he has a parry. His V-Trigger Akuma appears to power up in a state where his moves become stronger, such as his Go Hadoukens, which now travel full screen. He can unleash 2 aerial fireballs or Go Hadoukens while neutral, forward, or back jumping. Also, after activation of the V-Trigger and executing a Dragon Punch, he can follow up with a violent attack that drives his opponents into the ground, similar to Oni's, where he jumps in the air and comes down with a heavy blow onto the opponent. Akuma has 2 critical arts, and being the first and only character to have 2, I'm glad they were with 2 good ones. Now, of course, they gave Akuma his Shin Goku Satsu, also known as the Raging Demon, only activated with V-Trigger, where he so gently glides towards his opponent, grabs him so lovingly, then proceeds to unleash hell in the blink of an eye. I love the way this one looks. They actually show him delivering the strikes. But what tops it all is how Akuma looked like a demon in the night, with his eyes glowing and his demonic facial look. I actually feel the fear of the opposing character, and hands down, it's just super amazing. Akuma's second critical art is a classic. It's called Tsukiya Koretsuya. He has this move in various games like Capcom vs SNK 2, I believe Third Strike, but don't quote me on that, and also Capcom vs Tekken. In the previous games, this move was more of a shockwave type because he hits the ground with a powerful blow, causing it to shake. But this one, he's striking the opponent with an exploding burst of energy that he generates from his palm. So there's a slight difference, but it's still cool to have this returning move. Looking at all the energy that he's gathering into his palm, that move looks like a force not to be reckoned with. Let's not forget about the stage. It looks absolutely amazing. You can see on the right hand side, it looks like the dojo with the statue from Akuma's stage in Street Fighter 4, but the dojo is all beat up and destroyed. like a war was going on inside and led to outside. With the dead grass blowing in the wind, the trees looking lifeless, you can sense the dark energy lingering in the area. In my opinion, this stage captures Akuma's personality perfectly. Also, the costumes that they have for Akuma aren't that bad looking. As you can see, we have his retro look, and then we have his new costume with his lion mane and his gi on, and we have his new costume with his lion mane, his gi shirt is torn with a scarf item around his shoulder. Then we have his new costume with his lion mane, his gi shirt is torn, the item around his shoulder is missing, but parts of his body is glowing bright neon colors. So that's something I have to get used to. It looks a bit freaky deaky, but it looks pretty awesome. Akuma has a wide array of destructive combos and executions at his disposal, and is able to outclass his opponents with massive pressure. By the way you can set up his combos and cancel into other moves, Akuma looks to be a good Vortex character, which is new to Akuma's playstyle. Earlier I mentioned how there's a nerf that can come into favor to rush down fighters or people that will be using Akuma. It has been addressed that there will be character balancing and hitboxes fixed, but the most concerning nerf is the change of the life bar generating system. When blocking a variety of attacks, part of that life bar turns white or gray, and over the course of seconds, the health bar will regenerate, but with this nerf, it will cause the health bar to regenerate at a slower rate. Another bad factor is upon blocking, the white health bar doesn't recover and the generation will restart. In my opinion, this nerf would be a big impact on the game due to Street Fighter already being kind of a rushdown game. So if your opponent applies the right amount of pressure, your white health bar may not regenerate. Plus, you have to think about defensive characters like Guile, who basically is always on the defensive end. This could change a lot for people who use him or are defensive players. We just have to wait and see the final patch notes Capcom will give us. In the end, I'm excited about Akuma's appearance and can't wait to get my hands on him and start moving mountains with his power and raging demons on people. Let me know what you guys feel about Akuma's appearance, new look, new techniques, and about the upcoming patch in the comments below. I'll be back with further updates about the new 5 playable characters that will be released in 2017 and any other further updates that Capcom will be giving to us. Thanks you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and remember to always knuckle up. See you out.